Hopes dim for Gaza ceasefire as talks stall, Netanyahu remains steadfast. Doha, Qatar, hopes for a swift resolution to the conflict in Gaza are fading after 3 days of indirect talks between Israel and Hamas in Qatar concluded without a breakthrough. A Palestinian official informed the BBC that negotiations have hit an impasse, with key disagreements persisting over the distribution of humanitarian aid during a potential ceasefire and the withdrawal of Israeli troops. Despite initial optimism fueled by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's unscheduled second meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump, the momentum appears to have faltered. While the choreography of these high-level meetings suggested progress, the substantive issues at the negotiating table remain unresolved. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff had expressed cautious optimism on Tuesday, stating that the Doha talks were down to one unresolved issue and that he hoped for a 60-day ceasefire agreement by the end of the week. He noted that Israel and Hamas were narrowing the gap on previously contentious points. "We're in proximity talks now, and we had 4 issues, and now we're down to 1, Witkoff told reporters. So, we are hopeful that by the end of this week, we will have an agreement that will bring us into a 60-day ceasefire. However, the Palestinian official's recent statement paints a less sanguine picture, indicating a deeper entrenchment on core issues than Witkoff's assessment suggested. Netanyahu's unwavering stance. In a statement released on Wednesday morning, Prime Minister Netanyahu underscored Israel's unwavering commitment to its objectives. He confirmed that his latest meeting with President Trump was focused on efforts to release our hostages, adding, "We are not relenting, even for a moment, and this is made possible due to the military pressure by our heroic soldiers." Netanyahu reiterated Israel's determination to achieve a comprehensive victory. "We are determined to achieve all of our objectives, the release of all of our hostages, the living and the deceased, and the elimination of Hamas's military and governing capabilities, thereby ensuring that Gaza will never again constitute a threat to Israel." Hostage crisis continues. The fate of the remaining hostages remains a critical and deeply sensitive point of contention. Israel states that 50 hostages are still being held captive, with up to 20 of them believed to be alive. The ongoing military pressure, as cited by Netanyahu, appears to be an integral part of Israel's strategy to secure their release and dismantle Hamas. As negotiations remain stalled, the international community watches anxiously for any signs of progress that could bring an end to the current hostilities and alleviate the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza. MRC Webs reports.